Our plant-based bond.
Good, happy Friday morning to you. How's everybody? It's a cold, rainy day. Can you believe it? We had such beautiful weather this week, and then all of a sudden, bam, woke up to 45 degrees and cloudy this morning. Not good, but we're gonna deal with that, aren't we, girls? Huh?
Yes.
Poor Olivia. Her health feels about like the weather does. She's under it. She's under the weather. Aren't you, Olivia? Poor thing. What do you have, sore throat? She doesn't even want to talk to us this morning. Aw, got a smile out of her. I'm sorry you feel bad. Caroline, hi, how are you? Don't talk with your mouth full. Just give us a smile. She's feeling pretty good this morning. And Nick and Katherine are out going for a bike ride. They wanted to catch a bike ride before it rained. Looks like it could rain at any moment out there. I don't know. You can't see that. Oh well. All right. So for breakfast, we are having. I cut up this beautifully delicious large pear, which I'm really excited about eating. And we're going to have barley this morning. I'm excited because I thought we were out of barley, and I looked in the deep freeze and found a whole 5-pound bag of barley. This is Katherine's favorite. So I'm going to dress it up with some coconut flakes here, and some hemp seeds, and some homemade almond milk. Oh, and I can't forget the raisins. Delicious. And I'm going to put some peanut butter powder on there. I forgot. Peanut butter powder.
Oh, it's very bad. I ruined it.
So Katherine's spirographing.
Spirograph? I did that
This
one.
is a really cool thing, these spirographs. You remember this when you were a kid? Does anybody remember doing this when you were a kid?
Dad did.
It's cold out there, and it's raining. And I'm going to take the dog out, and I'm going to go check, see if I can find a lid to my water jug. Olivia's playing with slime. My poor sick child is playing with slime. So I guess Nick and Olivia and Caroline are going to stay home, and Katherine and I are going to run errands. No, honey, you're sick. Katherine and I are going to go to Walmart and get some water because we ran out of water. This is the one I did with this contraption. It's kind of cool. I had it in the middle here. And just went around and around and around. So much fun. All right, Katherine, we got to get going, honey.
For Corey,
I'm watching Periscopes and playing and stuff. We got to get out of here. It's so cold. Oh, you guys, I can't believe it. One day it's 85 degrees. The next day it's 45 degrees. It's freezing. Katherine, it's freezing. Ugh.
We usually shop on Sunday, but we're shopping on Friday today because we're almost out of water. We got something in the mail.
We did, but it's not for us. Nick. Yay, Nicholas got some Happy Mail in our post office box. He's going to be so excited. You're going to be excited. Happy Mail! All right, it's really windy out here, so if I take this camera outside, you're not going to hear me. Yes, I am. Are you listening? You want to be on it? So we are at Trader Joe's, and we don't go here very often anymore because you know what? We were going to so many different stores that something had to give, so I had to give one of them up. But since we're not going to Whole Foods today because it's on the other direction, and we're going to Woodman's and Fruitful Yield today, but we need some jelly. And Trader Joe's has inexpensive, organic fruit spread. It's the best one around in this area. So we're going to go in there for that and see what else we can pick up. Fruitful Yields up next. Alright, we're gonna brave this cold and go into this Woodman's. And I think this is gonna be our last stop. Let's see what Jennifer got next year. Oh, cool.
A book on space.
That is cool. So what else do they have? A puzzle.
Oh, neat. And a little note.
Thank you so very much.
Jennifer and family.
Thank you very much.
Jennifer and family.
Jennifer and family for this gift.
Yay, that was so sweet of her. She thought about you.
So a Jaguar.
Let me see. Let me see the Jaguar. Oh, that's cool. I got a lot of good stuff today when we went grocery shopping, and I did a live grocery haul on YouTube. So you probably noticed that on my videos. And if you haven't, go check it out. And you'll see all of the really cool stuff that we got at a great price. It was a really good shopping day today. But some of the bananas that I got were a little too ripe, and they got pretty badly bruised on the way home. So I'm going to go ahead and freeze them so that we can use them for smoothies and ice cream and, you know, other stuff. So here are some of the bananas that I did, and what I do is just, it's real easy. Poor Caroline, she's not feeling well. I open the banana, like so. And you want to make sure all your strings are off because they can get kind of bitter. Oh, there's no strings on there. Oh, there are no strings on there. That's nice. And then make sure there's no bruises or anything. And then we'll put it in the freezer bag. You want to lay them flat. Good, happy Sabbath afternoon to you. How are you guys? I didn't finish my vlog last night, so I figured I'd just kind of connect them together and do yesterday and today and just share a little bit of Sabbath with you guys. So it's really gloomy and cold again, but I'm not going to let it get to me. You know, I was inside reading a book with Caroline. We were reading about bears, and I thought, you know, I'm going to check and see what Nick's doing out here. And he's out here enjoying nature right in our yard. So I said, I'm going to take a look at his mint. He planted me mint. You guys, if you've seen my vlogs, you know how much I love tea. And look at all this beautiful mint he planted for me. Isn't that gorgeous? So he's going to harvest it soon and dry it for me. I'm going to have mint tea. And there's the mulberry bush that's under. This bush is really, really getting full too. And then over here, we have our lilacs blooming. Aren't they beautiful? I think I'm going to have to pick some and put them in the house. You're my sweet girl. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where'd it go? Something. Let's go play with something. Huh? So, Olivia, are you feeling any better now, sweetie?
Yeah, a little bit.
Look at me.
Sorry.
Are you feeling better? A little bit? That's good. She's playing with her slime. Catherine's playing with her slime. Caroline was playing with her interesting shade color here of slime.
She likes mixers.
Ooh, that's an interesting color. I'm making a salad. I have some romaine lettuce in here, tomatoes and cucumbers, and I'm going to put some peppers and grate some carrots in there. And I've got a turnip. I'm going to put a little bit of a grated turnip in there also. Maybe a couple of cranberries, some quinoa, cold quinoa left over. It's great in salads. And some hummus. And little Missy over here, she's waiting for hers. Aren't you? Look at her sitting so pretty. Would you like a pepper? There you go. Oh, isn't this so beautiful? I've got my quinoa there, carrots, fresh turmeric root, raisins. I've got some turnips shredded in there. This is going to be so good. I'm going to put some hummus on top. Look at that. I love salad, you guys. Oh, it's the best lunch. Oh, this fresh green vegetables. Water. Water is the best sometimes. I'm not going to make tea again tonight because I'm going to take a shower and try to call this night early and spend a little time with my sweetie pie, who's here with us again.
It's the Saturday night
Look
special.
who's here. It's a Saturday night special.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guy?
What's up?
What's up? So, it was nice to spend the day with you, honey.
Well, it was nice to spend the day with you.
So we're thinking, this is the second Saturday night that Curtis has joined us for the end of our vlog. I think we should make this a regular thing. I was trying to convince Curtis of that. He might just do that. Wouldn't that be nice?
Sure.
All right. So, do you have any thing that you'd like to share with us, with our YouTube friends tonight?
Well, guys, I was just thinking, today was a weird day because I spent a lot of time just contemplating how good people wind up getting lost. I don't want to get into particular. Well, there was one thing that's happening now that I don't want to start mentioning names and people and places and stuff, but that led me to something. I was praying and I was looking at what happened to A.T. Jones, and some of you probably don't even know who A.T. Jones is.
Most people don't.
But the point of it is, this was a man that he had a message from God at one time, and he wound up falling away. And although he didn't think he fell away, and a lot of people didn't think he fell away.
So this is a guy that lived back in the 1800s.
Yeah, the late 1800s. But it's just, it's weird how pride, I was reading all the particulars about it and how easy it is for pride to set into the human experience, and we lose. Last week I talked about, taking a vacation from God, taking a day off, sometimes how we can go through a day or even more sometimes and not keep God in all our thoughts and all our ways. And that can foster pride, and it can, what happens is you can lose the reality that you're constantly dependent upon God. The devil has unnumbered schemes to try to lead us, away from God, just like he did Eve at the tree. There was a progression there that took place, and if we want to be kept by the power of God, I was asking one of the kids today, what's the first and greatest commandment? And a lot of times we don't think about it. It says, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, all thy mind, all thy soul, and all thy strength, because that's the only thing that God can use, that clinging to God, that relentless dependence upon God.
Not letting go.
Not letting go, the persistence. It's the only thing that God can use to keep us from being deceived, And it's just, when I look at so many people that, you know, the Jews as a nation, you know, pride and arrogance and self-reliance set into their experience till they crucified Christ, you know, and it's like, man, these very things are just, they're just as prevalent today in the world and the church. And it's really getting to the point, at least from what I understand, that the truth, even when you have that close connection with God, it takes literally the continual deployment of God's power to keep you on the path. Not that, don't get me wrong, I mean, God is, the Bible says He's able to keep us from falling. You know, He's more than able to keep us. But the problem is we are very prone to wander, you know.
We are, that's true.
I think like in Romans 8, it says as many as are led by the Spirit of God. Not those that sometimes respond to the Spirit, not those that are having an in and out experience, but those that are led by God's Spirit. These are called the sons of God, you know. And it's really, really a unique thing in the time that we live in, guys, to really be led by God.
It is. Not many of us want to do that.
No.
Want to let God lead. So,
you know, part of that self-dependence and self-reliance, even for those of us that I think there's a lot of us, I think I'm not the only one, that we realize that we're not as close to God as we should be. But part of the problem is, in my experience, and probably in a lot more people's experiences, in that self-dependence and that self-reliance, I think about some of the conversations I have with Nick, for example, but we think we know what we need to do to get back to God. We think we know the path back. Well, I need to do this more, I need to do that more. Instead of, and it turns into a works-based thing, you know, instead of just going to God and, you know, begging God to save you and being more diligent and trying to hear God's voice and trying to strengthen your prayer life, and not to try to project everything out the way you think it's going to go down, because we don't really, the problem is when you've drifted away from God, you really don't know what you need. You think you know what you need to get back to God. You know, I've experienced that with people a lot of times too. But faith comes by hearing, and hearing comes by the Word of God.
that's right.
You know.
Well,
Anyway.
thank you so much.
Thanks.
I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate it.
I like it. It's good to have hear another voice too. Another side of things. All right, you guys. So, some news, information. Oh, don't forget to check out the description below if you guys want to give me a video clip. We're still looking for those. If you want to send us one so that you can be a part of our vlogs, that would be so cool if you could do that. So also, we still have Steps to Christ books. If you're interested in getting one, we want to give you one for free. Just send me an email and give me your address, and we'd love to send you one. And we are, I know that I'm behind on getting the vlogs out. We have been vlogging all week. So tomorrow's Sunday. So by the time you see this, you'll have seen us catch up with all these vlogs. I'm going to spend a majority of the day tomorrow just trying to catch up and get them out for you. And don't forget to check us live on YouTube. We are going to be starting to get live more often. I just discovered that it's super easy on my phone, my mobile device here. And we'd love for you guys to participate and be involved. So please, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and push that bell so that you can get notifications when we are on live. You can be with us. And that'll be it for now. We better get going. You guys have a good evening, day, whatever time it is. We'll catch you next time. And don't forget to live well and be strong. Adios. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.